Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky
GLL.
Gaspard, your host. And let me mute that thing before I get started here. She's going to overtalk me. Each morning, we watch for stocks to be called out in this streamer, or we watch for them to pop up in this scan or this scan. Once we see a stock we're interested in, we want to come and check this current bar volume. That's the volume in the very last candle. We want this number really flowing, a high flow, a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers, and we want this label to be green. At the same time, we want this green line breaking above this yellow line. These are buyers coming in. When it turns red, they are taking profit. At the same time, this green line is going up. We want to make sure that we have these green bars also breaking above average volume. This tells us that there's more buyers than average coming in to drive the price up. You'll see it all set up as we work through this morning's trading session. And if you are new here, we highly suggest you watch these live streams over and over and over before you put any hard money into it. It looks easy on the screen, but when you're spending your real money, it gets a bit tougher. So maybe start out on paper, write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money, but trade small share size. And if you continue to be profitable with small share size, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. You could lose some or all of your money. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT or you won't get a trade in. That stands for extended hours. And thank you for joining me this morning. We have about 3 minutes left before the top of the hour when the pre-market session opens. And then we'll get started. And good morning, YouTubers. YouTube, looks like you have a big delay. I'm going to restart the stream over there. Give me 1 second.
BDSX.
That should be better for you. My indicators work on almost all time frames except for this Smart Candles Pro. It's a scalper's indicator. It works on 1 or 5 minutes. This is the only one that I'm limited on time. And I must say it works excellent. About 30 seconds to go. My time is right here on the chart. It's 1 minute. Let's see what BDSX has to do. And good luck to everyone. Don't waste money here. Let's see if we can get a nice push.
VDSX.
We're watching these two lower indicators. This is what you want to see. This is money flowing in. These are more buyers than normal. Right now, it's more sellers than normal. They are taking profit. Money flow drops. Label is red. Need money flow to turn back around and head north for this price to go back up. And we need green bars of buyers coming in. Money flow is north, but weak.
JTST.
Keeps rolling over at the top. I'll set a level up here. If we can break that 930 price range, it may run up. Watching the volume here, it's very low. At times, it's even stalling, and the label is red. Probably not a good entry.
DNUT.
DNUT. Let's move over to that one. Well, here we go. We're going to break out here on this $9 stock. There would be more money here than on DNUT. That's being called out.
DNUT.
Looks like the buyers are fading away on this one. I'm going to go over to DNUT. Checking the volume right here. Label is red. Profit takers.
MSTZ. ETHD.
I'll go ahead and put a line up here.
ETHD. GLL.
We need to break that $5 for a continuation. Watching these lower indicators, we need a green bar growing here, not a red one.
GLL. DULL. MSTZ.
Good job, Milo. Good job, David. Good job, everyone who traded it.
DNUT.
DNUT breaking that $5
MSTZ.
level. They should keep pushing here. Watching these lower indicators. Want this green bar growing as the price rises and the money
DNUT.
flow to stay north.
MSTZ.
Pushing right on up to 520. I'm going to sell right here. 15 cents a share. 150 for me.
MSTZ.
It hadn't been
SBIT.
spiking very far. That's why I
ETHD.
got out of it.
SBIT. DNUT.
Continuing to push higher since we broke that $5 level. I would not chase it up here. It may pull back from profit taking. Whenever you see me post a line, this is going to be your entry point if we can break through it. If you are an experienced trader, you may want to enter down here
JDST.
somewhere. But the safest play is right here at the break of that line on each stock where I post it.
DNUT.
The NUT still pushing up a little, up to 530. So that was 30 cents a share since the break of that line. No, it's on the break of the line. You have to take your chance there. If it reverses on you, immediately get out. Most of the time when they break that line, they're going, though. The odds are really high. The percentages of a
BURU.
gain are really high once they break that line.
BURU.
BURU. Got to put it in correctly. BURU, a 30-cent stock. I don't trade these cheap ones. I guess everybody knows that by now.
BURU.
But for you penny lovers, here it is.
AREB.
AREB. Everybody's calling it out. $1.92 so far. Not seeing a whole bunch of buyers coming into here. Every now and then we get a little pause. Looks like it may be picking up now. $1.97.
AREB.
I did not buy into this one. I felt like I was late on it. Going to set a line up here since we have a slight pullback. Needs to break that
AREB.
$1.96. There's the break of that line. Let's see if it will continue, and it does. 204. Kind of late in the run here. It may pull back, so be aware of that. Already overextended. Buyers are trying to push it higher. Watch money flow closely. Any sign of red, you should bail on it.
AREB.
There's some red on money flows. That's
JDZG.
profit taking.
DNUT.
There's a retest of $2. Let's see if we get a bounce.
DNUT.
Doesn't look like we're going to bounce.
DNUT.
D-Nut seems to be flying again. We're going to move over to D-Nut. This is Krispy Kreme, if you didn't know.
DNUT. RGTZ. JDST.
YYAI is getting volume, but the money flow is kind of laying flat here. Nothing on JDST either. Let's see if BYND comes up off the bottom.
SHPH.
SHPH breaking out. It's a $4.30 stock, thereabouts. Watch money flow here. We don't want to get caught in a pump and dump. This is almost looking like one.
DNUT.
We have several stocks moving this morning. I can't post them all, so if you see one moving, go make your money. This one's selling off. D-Nut broke the 540 price range and looks like it may push a little higher. Watching for a green bar.
DNUT.
We need that green bar to break that yellow line, and it looks like there's a lot of profit takers up there. Probably going to struggle to get any higher.
BURU.
The URU was at 30-cent stock. Continuing to climb after profit taking.
BURU.
Green label, nice volume. Money flows north. Green bars coming in. I just can't bring myself to trade these cheaper ones.
BURU.
Red money flow, profit taking. So had I been watching this stock, I would have set a line here for the break of that line. I'm going to set one here now. That's exactly what you should be doing. See if we break that 35 cents. Pushing right on up. Don't know how
BURU.
much more it's got left into it. We are kind of overextended here. Continuing to push.
BURU.
Always take profits on the way up, because if you try to sell when everybody else is selling, you may have trouble getting out. Nice little run right there for a penny stock. It's only
BURU.
2 pennies, but I guess that's a good move.
SOWG.
Marla, are you talking about these bubbles? You're talking about the ones that are here on the last candle? You go to studies and edit studies, about midways down, it'll say show percent bubbles. Unselect that or turn it to no. So right here, studies, edit studies, find that indicator, click the gear icon. Percent bubbles, where are you? Okay, it's going to be down at the bottom. It's right down here. Show percent bubbles. Second one from the bottom, turn it to no. Thank you, Aaron.
BURU.
Are you getting a bit jumpy up here at the 39-cent level? Money flow getting weaker up here. A lot of profit taking going on. The buyers are trying to keep it up as well. We have a seller sitting up here with 220,000 shares. It's probably more than one seller. That's why it's not going any further. DNUT. The NUT also struggling up here. Large seller at 545. Good morning, CompuCare.
GPUS.
GPUS, another 30-cent stock moving around.
SOWG.
SOWG. CompuCare, I'll help you out in a minute. Nothing there. No volume here. CompuCare, if you go up here to this gear icon and go to, let's see where it's at here. Yeah, time axis. Uncheck this keep time zoom and then set your charts up like you like them. And then come back to time axis and recheck that box. It should remember your settings. BENF. I'll go ahead and set the line up here at 75 cents is probably where that should be. Let's see if we break that line. Watching money flow down below. We're trying to break that line. Let's see if the buyers can push it up. We do have a big seller sitting right here. Let's see if they buy it up and break through. Not looking too promising on this one. YouTubers, can you let me know your delay? If you look at this clock, compare it to yours. I'm showing a 3-minute delay over here for some reason. I can't control YouTube's delay, by the way. All I can do is restart it. 4 seconds. I guess mine is not giving me the correct information. I won't worry about it for now. I guess it all depends on your internet connection as well. Looks like most of you got 2 to 4 seconds. I'm running a 10 gig connection, but I'm probably only pushing out about 7. That clock is called Widget Launcher. It's a thing of multiple tools, and I just pulled the clock off of it. Widget Launcher. It's a Microsoft product.
GPUS.
Looks like some buyers coming into BENF all of a sudden. Pushing up to 84 cents for the high so far. Money flow looks north. Dominator bars are green. They are being really aggressive on BENF. 85 cents so far. Spike up over 86.
GPUS. DUST.
They are a trailing
BANL.
stop that I have coded into the indicator. And I don't know what you mean by you have to stretch them dot to dot. I have no idea what that means.
GPUS.
BENF buyers are still getting aggressive.
GPUS.
Oh, if you're talking about this line, it's in your drawing tools. You'll have to explore that when we're not in a trading session. If you need somebody to explain it to you, submit a support ticket.
DUST.
It is very easy to do. Just get with
PLET.
support. I try not to do setup instructions here unless it's really quick. I like making money too, and every time I try to do a support thing, the stock runs. I'm going to set a level there in case it breaks it. 86. Let's check POET. No volume on POET right here. There's no volume.
FLWS.
Are you talking about verbally, or you're only seeing 3 digits
ARBK.
up here, 3 letters
TNMG.
on ticker check? When she's calling out the symbol verbally, yeah, I have no control over that part.
FLWS. SOXS. FLWS.
FLWS. Yeah, she also can't say 4 W's either. U. She only says 3 of them. She's just like the rest of us. She ain't perfect, but she does the best she can. BYND. I've been watching it. It doesn't really want to go.
FLWS. SHMD. UCO. FLWS.
SHMD. All right. Spiking up. I would be interested in it above 750. Actually, 740. Because if I get in here now, it may be a pump and dump and keep on going down. You can see money flow is drilling for oil. A lot of sellers on board. So if the buyers come back in and they're willing to drive it above 740, I may take a
FLWS.
position. Otherwise, I'm watching. Money flow's trying to turn around. Buyers are trying to come back in to push it up. Really don't think it's going back up.
DUST. FLWS.
Michael, I only have 4 custom indicators that are above and beyond your subscription fee. Otherwise, you get about 50 or 60 scans, 30 indicators. You get these 2 for free. This one is a paid indicator. You get your money's worth. Everything is coded by me. You won't find anything on my site that's just a standard toss indicator. We have lots of powerful scans, lots of good indicators. You'll probably get thousands of dollars worth of scans and indicators for that monthly fee. And I trade until 9:30 in the morning to answer the other part of your question. I make most of my money in this pre-market session, and I go do what I want to do the rest of the day after 9:30. It's a $99 indicator one time. You won't find anything better than this. This indicator was tested for, I'm going to say, 8
FLWS.
months before I even released it.
FLWS.
Plus, we have lots of education here. I train every morning.
FLWS.
All of the members pitch in and help when they can. Milo trains, Niners starting to train. You have lots of help here if you have issues. Just about anybody, if they know the answer, they'll reach out to you. Money flow red on this FLWS. Volume is kind of low, too low for me to trade into it. Thank you, Daniel.
FLWS.
I think I'm probably the bravest one on YouTube willing to do this right in front of you. If you don't know about me, I've been on the Thinkorswim platform since the 1990s. I've been coding for 17 years. When I stop trading, the screen you see up here stays up till 7 p.m. tonight. And that would be Central Time.
WGRX.
And as a member, your delay is
WGRX.
less than a second.
SCWO.
Well, did I read it wrong? WGRX. Typed it in twice already. Another 40-cent stock bouncing around. Absolutely, Stephanie. Welcome, Drayson. I'm waiting on another runner. That's what we need to happen. Put a little
SOXS.
bit more money in the bank.
GLL.
SPY must be falling to see SOXS pop in up here. Let's check the SPY real quick. SPY is falling, as I said.
DUST.
DUST. That's why we're a little sluggish this morning. The SPY is headed south.
DUST.
SOXS and SOXL are semiconductor stocks. They're ETFs, and they usually move right with the SPY.
DUST. RGTZ.
RGTZ, first thing we do is check volume. It's very low. We need a battle so that we can get in, grab our money, and run. Nick, if that question is for me, I'm only measuring the volume for the last 20 bars. So I'm not total volume, only through the last 20 bars.
DULL. SOXS.
SOXS again, SPY continuing to fall. Actually, the SPY is bouncing up a little.
ORGN.
I said that wrong. ORGN. 70-cent stock. Man, we're something in the $5, $10 range. That's what I'm waiting for. These penny players don't do it for me. Nick, that's something you'll have to research. I have no idea. I've never even thought about that question. All I care about is the volume moving or not. Nice trade, Doy.
RGTZ.
No volume on RGTZ.
RGTZ. RGTZ. PRZO. PRZO.
Yeah, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Thank you for letting me know. So what I was saying is it needs to break a buck 70. We need taller green bars here. And we have lots of sellers sitting in this area. My pleasure. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is expiring in about 30 seconds. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you learned a little bit more, made a little bit more money. We'd love to have you on board with us. There's a label up at the top of your chat. We'll take you over to volumespikes.com. You can read all about me and everything else. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this session. I'll be back on Friday at 5:55 a.m. Central Time. Thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, head over to volumespikes.com. Submit a support ticket. They will help you as much as they can. God bless you. See you on Friday. I am out.